Today we are going to discuss huge altcoin news, and we are talking about those altcoins since months on end on this channel. But all of these altcoins have big news and they also have big potential, and some of these haven't even taken off yet and are about to take off in the next phase of the bull market. So make sure to check out each and every one of them, and if not, if you're only here for one specific coin, then make sure to use the timestamps down below to check out your coin, and we're going to discuss them right after the intro. Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another video, and in this one, as said before, we are going to discuss 5 different altcoins, and some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller, but I'm sure that all of them will have great return on investment. Some of them have taken off lately but could be accumulated on a pullback, and some of them haven't taken off, as mentioned in the intro as well. So let's look at them, let's check them out, but before, let's take 1 or 2 minutes to check out where we are in the market cycle, because that is obviously crucial to the success of us dealing with these altcoins. So as we can see here, we have the Plan B market cycle model, and usually what is happening in this model is that we are going through an accumulation phase, then into a bull market. After that, there is a distribution phase and a complacency of the initial bear market, when most of the people don't know that it is a bear market, and then into the full-blown bear market where everyone is in despair, shitting their pants, and don't know what to do at all. So where are we right now? We have been going through that bear market together on this channel. Most of you are veterans and you're still here, so congratulations. We're going to make huge and tremendous gains. But now we have undergone months on end of a huge accumulation phase where most of us understood that it is time to accumulate, and we did so, but you never can have enough, right? So you feel that you didn't accumulate enough, but I swear to you, it will feel really good when this goes parabolic. And that's where we are, because since today we have a red dot on this, and we can see that the red dot is basically the ignition of the bull market phase, where the ignitions go on, the rocket ship takes off, and we have at least 8 to 10 months of parabolic action, which is what we saw in the last cycle. I'm still of the opinion that the last cycle got interrupted by the sea crisis, but before here we see, for example, we have like 10, 11 red dots, and then we're going into the redistribution phase. So now we have the first dot, which is the entire March. So March is here, and then we'll have another 8 to 10, let's say another 7 to 9 of these dots that are going from April then to into the next year. So that's where we are right now, and I want to highlight that these models are actually very accurate because we saw here this prediction is out since a long time, and actually this prediction said that we should be somewhere above 56, 57,000 at a fair valuation, and Bitcoin hit it to the T on this model. But look also where this model projects us with a fair valuation, so the middle line, but we also see that the Bitcoin price goes out of these lines usually in a full-blown bull market, so it doesn't stick to the black line, and the black line in the stock to flow model projects us at around 130k-ish, so something like that, which is also, by the way, my target for the bull run, but we could overshoot this a little bit, and we see here if we go into the outer line even, that would be 178k. Okay, so nothing of a million or so, but we are very soon taking off on this trajectory to get to these valuations, and that what happened every time at and around the halving in that phase. Now let's get to the altcoins, and I want to highlight one thing before. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, then do it right now. Please also smash the like button if you like these altcoin updates on an almost daily basis. I went back in time 1 year to show you or to highlight these videos, I outlined several altcoins here, and some of these altcoins you will see in today's video. I highlighted to accumulate 1 year ago Arweave, Chiliz, VeChain, and so on. And the newer coins that were not out there yet, but that we are going to discuss in this video, I also have videos that are at least a month ago or even older, where you can also see that I recommended these videos. So if you want to be up to date on this, then make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. But let's start in, and the first coin here is actually Arweave. And we're looking at news. We're also looking at the charts here. So let's go. Arweave just launched something that is called Arweave AO. So Sam Williams, co-founder of Arweave, introduced Arweave AO protocol as a sophisticated computing framework. It is aimed at enabling parallel executions for proof-of-stake computations, as well as catering to the growing demands of social media and AI applications on the blockchain. Now, I understood only half of that, and you're probably also thinking, what the fuck did I just listen to? Okay, so here's a little bit better explanation. Arweave is a storage protocol, basically, decentralized storage. So Arweave ecosystem has been building something incredible, a hyper parallel computer living inside Arweave. POS, or proof of stake computation, that lets any number of processes execute in parallel. Now it becomes a little bit clearer. We can execute processes in parallel. All of that is living inside the protocol. Oh, and it offers temporary storage. All on Arweave. Testnet is live. Join us 27. So this just launched. This explains why Arweave is going parabolic. But if you remember that video that I just showed you from 1 year ago, that video was taken at around this time. And if TradingView lets me highlight this, then I will show it to you here. So at this time, this is where I made the video, right? So we had more downside from there. I'm not Nostradamus and can predict the exact bottom, but we did several other videos in around this area, in all of that area, to accumulate Arweave, because I thought, or I said that I think that decentralized storage is a very big play. So there we go, tap on the back, because we absolutely killed it. Had you bought on that video, you would be up 4x. Not too shabby. Not all coins are up 4x from just an accumulation point, right? Had you DCA'd into that, you would maybe be up 6x, right? And had you nailed the bottom here, where we said this falling wedge at some point will break. Everyone who follows this channel knows that. You would be up by today 620%. That's a 7.2x. That is one of the better coins to be in with this return in the current market, right? And I think Arweave is far from done. You see this massive volume. We had massive volume at some points, right? But I think it's far from done, and that's also not the all-time high. The all-time high is actually at $88. So we are still with Arweave, and I wouldn't chase this candle. I would wait for a pullback, but at some point there will be a pullback, right? But Arweave is a 3x still from all-time high. Now let's say you get a good pullback here on back on top of this basically this previous resistance which we broke, right? Which is not unlikely to have that, right? Everything feels right now that it's only going up. That's what everyone says. Oh yeah, Bitcoin ETFs are only buying. Bullshit. At some point there will be a pullback. I don't know where, when, but we need to be ready with some funds for some pullbacks to get into projects, right? So Arweave, that's the reason I explained to you. That's why it's up all day. Now the next one is a small one that we're talking a lot on the channel, and that is Chappyz. So Chappyz is a little bit of a wild card. It can go very well, it can go wrong. Why? Because Chappyz only has 23.x% in circulation. There is a lot locked up for rewards and so on. It will eventually hit the market, and they have unlocks every month. So only because I'm talking about Chappyz, hold your horses. Today is not the day to ape into Chappyz, in my opinion, because they in 14 days, in 2 weeks, they will have the next unlock. So it could be maybe a strategy, for me the strategy, to hold on to the next DCA until they have the unlock, because they might be selling into the market and drive the price down for Chappyz. But they have some news going on, they post daily, and they have just announced that they've joined the Cointelegraph Accelerator program. This program accelerates the growth of Web3 startups focusing on DeFi, NFTs, GameFi, Web3 social, and so on. And that's exactly what Chappyz does. It's a Web3 social, basically bringing community builders and the community together and basically have a chat to earn, interact to earn model. And now they're on this Cointelegraph Accelerator. Now, I had this open here somewhere. Cointelegraph also, oh, there it is. Cointelegraph also posted this, and this has 20,000 views, right? So this Web3 platform aims to drive engagement by offering real-time rewards with its AI-powered system. So here we see that taking part in this accelerator program gives them visibility, because now Cointelegraph is sharing that platform. So Chappyz right now didn't react to that. Why? Because it's just not known enough, and we have these unlocks going on at the moment, right? So if we are looking at, once again, I have to refresh, I'm sorry for that, but if you have so many tabs open, that is definitely happening. Okay, so here we go. We see that there is some resistance line right now forming, and actually has a lot of touch points where the price gets compressed within, and I expect with this with these unlocks the price to go more in the side. I could be completely wrong. They could just launch some news, because they only have like $30 million fully diluted market cap or so. They could just launch news and go off, right? But I think there is a big accumulation range forming here, and I'm looking to have the RSI go a little bit lower. For bull markets, generally speaking, I'm looking at RSI 40, which is here, and some other things in the charts for me to say, okay, let's scoop up some more Chappyz, right? So that's what I'm looking at. But I think overall this looks fine for me, right? This project is fine. It's not something to dump like a huge percentage in, but I allocated 1% of my portfolio to Chappyz. Okay, so not much. Okay, next up is Metacade. So we've talked about Metacade and Chappyz here on the channel quite a bit, because I think they are 100x altcoin opportunities. If you haven't seen these videos, make sure to go to my channel and check out these videos. I will link them here, and I will link them in the description so that you can check them out after watching the entire video here. So that is what's going to happen. So Metacade has just announced a hiring. So they're hiring to build out this game platform where game publishers come together with gamers and investors. As our new development advisor, Anders is here to help push the boundaries of what's possible at Metacade. Get ready for more epic level ups. So obviously, I've then said, sounds great, can you post this LinkedIn please? I've not yet received an answer. I want to look at his LinkedIn. I want to closely follow this. And he says, I'm delighted to join Metacade's advisory board and look forward to helping them grow their ecosystem across Web3 gaming and beyond. So you see Web3 gaming, Metacade as gaming platform. Probably at some points they will probably create their own launchpad and so on, and that's where I think the price will go completely ballistic. Not that they said they would, but it would make sense, right? They're kind of what is it, more like a platform where you accelerate the growth of gaming projects and basically have a token that is integrated into that exchange system of gamers getting rewards, investors and game developers paying out rewards and so on, and basically creating a huge community in this portal. So I hope that does well, but I think they will do fine. So they have just pumped a little bit, but I think that this is nothing. I think we have a nice juicy confirmed breakout here over this resistance line, and I think we are. I think this is still a solid range to scoop up Metacade. because look at that, this is the full history. I mean, that's technically the all-time high, but if you look at when this was, May 23, that was we were in a bear market basically still, right? So May 23 was bear market. So they went down at some point, found their bottom, and since then we've bounced here in this, let's say in this accumulation zone, and just went up from there 124% total move. We are at a little bit less than right now. So also here, I would say if you're unsure, you could technically speculate on a pullback or on some sideways action to DCA. But at any point, they can launch a bigger partnership, and then it will look like this, right? So for me, I have bought, actually Metacade makes up a little bit more than only 1%. So it's not like Chappyz. In my portfolio, Metacade makes up like 3% or so. So I have bought a little bit more of that, and it also has gone up. So I bought in this range right here. Next up is one that I'm super excited about. I hold this project since the last bull. I did not take profits, shame on me, but this time I will. But this is one of my favorite projects, and it's Chiliz. This is the main product of Chiliz. They are launching fan tokens, and they're helping clubs all across the world to monetize their fan engagement. So you see here all of these partners, like here Argentina, River, here this from Brazil, right? Vasco, they have Manchester, they have AC Milan, they have FC Barcelona. They have over 150 football, or if you want to call it soccer clubs. But they also have NFL, they have Formula One, they have even esports, they have UFC, and so on. So they have tokenized fan. So these fan tokens are launched, but they have their own blockchain, the Chiliz chain. And there are a couple of wild news. They all dropped in the last days, right? So here, for example, we are excited to announce that Playcaller launches on Chiliz chain to fuel its rewards ecosystem and international expansion. Playcaller's social platform enables in-game, in-play competitions between friends during live pro sports games based on real-time predictions. And so basically what do they do? Integrating basically a betting gambling system, a wager system. So next announcement is the Jala swap, like jalapeno, right? Imagine a decentralized landscape for fan tokens, endless opportunities and applications at its core. That's exactly what they are, a community-driven DEX powered by Chiliz. Again, right, a fan token DEX on Chiliz. Now, the next one is Chiliz comes to Carbone. We're proud to be working with Chiliz, the Web3 infrastructure for sports and entertainment, and onboard them on the fastest growing Web3 browser with 7 million plus users. So another big integration for Chiliz, not only visibility, but also integration of the Chiliz token into the browser. And then we have the Raribles protocol. First Q of 2024 has been all about pushing the boundaries and empowering developers in new ecosystems with arguably the simplest and most convenient tooling for building NFT dApps. So here, Rarible protocol, Chiliz. Once again, so partnerships are huge, right? And then ultimately, we have discussed this also in a live stream. I mean, this is the biggest news that they could bring. Paris Saint-Germain is beginning as a Web3 drive as new blockchain validator for Chiliz. So they're the first football club to join Web3 to be a chain validator, right? That's huge. I mean, Paris Saint-Germain is not whatever team. They are huge. They are known all across the world. Everyone's tuning in to watch these games from, I don't know, China, from South America, whatever, right? Because they bring in superstars that everyone wants to see. Anyways, this is big news, right? So overall, that explains why Chiliz has gone up quite a bit. But Chiliz is nothing or nowhere close to the all-time high just yet. But the pattern that this thing forms is just ultra bullish. And let me refresh also this before I run into the same problem again that I cannot drive. not draw, sorry, I can drive, but not draw. And we see here also like this downtrend has been flattening out, and now we have this big reversal where we are at a very crucial resistance line where we could be also temporarily rejected, but at some point we will break it and then probably we will fly off. But what I see here is this, and whenever I see rounding bottoms, I'm like, okay, that thing will probably fly. And together with all of the news that they have staking now, and that they have their Chiliz chain 2.0 and all of the integration and partnerships, that is a big deal in my opinion. Okay, so that is Chiliz. I hold Chiliz. I'm bullish on Chiliz. Do your own research on Chiliz. And the last one here for me for today is OpenfabricAI. That's a very small gem, that altcoin gem in my opinion, that I have introduced during a couple of streams here. And since I introduced it, it is up 300% more or less. So they have some partnerships here. For example, we are proud to announce that NVIDIA, the AI computer leader, recognized OpenfabricAI as a top innovator in the NVIDIA Inception program. We are shaping the AI era by joining an elite group of startups. Okay, nice, right? Then also excited to announce a partnership with Friend3 AI, another AI blockchain project that also recently launched. Like Friend3 Web3 social dApp, merging SocialFi AI and inscriptions, enabling connections and profits in the Web3 world. Soon OFN will be listed on Friend3 as a donation token. So a token listing in another project. That is not too bad. That can only lead to more adoption. And then also new AI app is launched. That is breaking news from today. OpenfabricAI 3D model generators available for all on our public testnet. So this is not yet launched on mainnet, but I mean, you can clearly see that they are building, they're posting every day, they're forming partnerships, and they are relatively small still. So looking at that, I think they only have a couple of million market cap or so. So looking also here at the price action, we can clearly see that we have pumped quite a bit. I have introduced this token at around this price here on the channel. So from there, somewhere here in the middle, but from there we are up 300% exactly to the price right now. And I think that we are just getting started with this. So I think we are very early on this, and I think we're going to pump way more on this. Not necessarily right now. There could be a little bit more of a pullback, but I think this is far from done. This is a very new project, and I think it could be pumping quite a bit. So let me know in the comments below which one of these you like, which one of these you don't like, and which altcoins I should be taking a look next in my altcoin updates. Which altcoins did you see have such great news? Also, make sure to smash up the like button on this video right now, as this helps the channel a lot to grow. Consider becoming a rare hodler by becoming a channel member, and check out the links that I dropped below for the videos about Metacade and Chappyz, so that you can still see that there are 100x opportunities out right now. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed all of that. I'm very bullish on all of these projects, and wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon, and I catch you in the next video.